Welcome, this is Jane Gardner and welcome to eTribe, how to build a group of passionate people that will buy from you again and again. Today the video is about passion. It is a 3-video series, so the next one will be about targeting. It will come a day later, so that will come by email, so you don't have to do anything other than to click the link and you can then view it. But today we're talking about passion because that's where we have to start in terms of setting up a business for yourself. But an eTribe marketing is all about building an online group of passionate people that will buy from you again and again. And we're going to break this series down into 5 areas that you're going to learn about. Today it's going to be about passion. Tomorrow it will be about targeting and maybe engaging. I'm not sure if I'm going to put that in the same video. And then it'll be about selling in the 3rd video. That will come on the 3rd day. But that's of course no obligation. It'll come, you just click on the link and you can watch it anytime. So today this is all about passion. First off, before we get started, I'll just tell you who I am. I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband in our structural engineering firm, home base since 20 years now in Western Canada, and about 4 years ago I came onto the internet to help others start their own home business so that they can have control of their life, whether it's part-time or full-time. Having a business that you're passionate about is something that you can certainly enjoy at any time of life. So let's have a look at what I define as eTribe. It's basically a tribe of people who are passionate about what you have to say and what you have as products, and they'll buy from you again and again, online of course. So we're going to talk about passion today. And what is your passion? What are you passionate about? And what is the industry value of this passion? Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, I don't have any passion, I don't have any hobbies, I don't have anything that I'm passionate about. But that's not true. We're all human beings and we all have passions. It's important to have passion about what you're selling, because you'll be happier when you're selling. And there's also an emotional element when you're selling for your customer, whether it's you selling or them buying. It's an emotional relationship, so that you have to be able to be interested enough in your business in order to have the passion to be able to sell, to be able to network, to be able to market, to be able to talk about your business, to be able to just deal with the day-to-day of being in business, in a home business. So for example, whether you like antiques or meditation, or you like food or cats or knitting or old cars, there are other people out there who are also passionate about the same thing, and all you have to do is connect with them so that they find you. As an entrepreneur with the daily grind of business up and downs, you have to have the passion for what you do in order to keep you moving forward in your business. Now, of course, if you have a work skill that you aren't passionate about, you can still be passionate about teaching that skill to others. You can be passionate about your desire to share your knowledge. I have a passion to help others and like to see their progress in whatever they do. And that's why I'm out here. It certainly wasn't because I was interested in structural engineering. My husband is the structural engineer and I'm the technician, because that worked for us in terms of running our business. So what are you passionate about? Some people say, I don't have a passion for anything. Well, I say, if you have a pulse, you have a passion. It may not be something that I'm interested in, and what I'm interested in may not be something you're interested in, but that's just how life is, and what you have to do is find the others who are passionate about the same thing that you are. So what are your favorite foods, for example? What are your favorite movies? What's your favorite music? What do you enjoy doing? If you also look at what you like to do in terms of values, in terms of connecting with others, that could also be a passion. It doesn't have to be specific products or services. It could be just the way that you are as terms of your relationships, and whether you like to go out and speak to people, help people, that kind of thing. So if you have emotional connection to something, then you have passion. So the next question you're going to have, of course, is there any money in my passion? Well, let's say you love a certain food. You would make a choice to eat Vietnamese, which is my favorite, versus Italian. If you had extra money, well, then you certainly have a passion. Well, you've seen the Food Network on your TV. You probably know a few names of the chefs because they're always on TV. So there's actually a food entertainment education industry out there now. In the old days, when I was growing up and there was only 5 channels, I think there was Julia Child, and that was about it. So if you didn't like Julia Child, you weren't interested in watching food cooking shows. But today there's networks. In fact, more than one network on cooking. So obviously there's a certain passion to that. And I know there's lots of other shows on TV that are you may be interested in, which shows that people like you are also interested in that as well. So do you know there's $1 million media and magazines and mobile websites for food, not just food in general, but specific food? Have you heard of the paleo diet? That's pretty hot right now. It's like eating like our ancestors, so of course there's no processed food, and it's the highest selling diet on ClickBank, an affiliate product selling website on the internet. So there is passion out there, and there's certainly money in your passion. So let's ask yourself again, what are you passionate about? And what is the industry value of this passion? So of course you have to go and look at finding out where the money is in what you are passionate about. So any industry can be $1 million industry in North America or worldwide. There are over 3.6 billion internet users today on the internet. And 10 years from now, they'll probably have doubled that number. There's 1.1 billion websites on the internet, and you can certainly search through and find your passion somewhere on the internet. So let's go and discuss your home business has the whole world as the market for your passion now. In the old days, when I was growing up, it was very much local market, obviously North America market with the television advertising and local stores, and not much going outside of a radius of 200 miles to go and buy something. And of course we had Sears catalog and Hudson's Bay catalog in Canada, and that was about it. It was either you go to your local store or you get it from a couple of catalogs. Well, now of course the internet is opened up the world to us, and we can buy anything from anywhere, except of course what's restricted. So look up what you're thinking of doing on the internet. Do a search on Google, and you will find at least $1 million industry of people buying or selling products or services that you are interested and passionate about. So your money is waiting on you. Now you say, but I was thinking of sharing my skills or knowledge that I have now with people. It isn't my passion, but think of yourself as a teacher, and your passion is to share your knowledge with others. You have a passion to teach and share. You may not have a passion for Excel or Word, but you have the knowledge and skills that you want to be able to share this with others so that they can implement and use Excel or Word. For example, I have a passion for art, but I don't share that in terms of the internet. I want to share my ability to help you get your own business because I feel that would be the best way for me to share. So when you're thinking about your passion, think about it in also general terms of what you feel the need to share about? Do you feel the need to share what you've learned in your life with others to help them gain the same skills? That's still a passion. So remember that, and don't stop the idea that you, believe it or not, I haven't looked it up, but a couple of days ago I found out that learning how to recycle your battery, like in your car, is like a passion for some people. And that the person who is on the internet now with videos is making quite about how to recycle your battery and use it like a new battery is making money. So you may think right now that your passion may not have any money, but it's well worth finding out by doing some research. So for example, I have the need to share how to start a business. You may have the need to share your web development skill or your consulting skill, or how to do coding or video marketing, or how to breed tropical fish, how to renovate the battery I was mentioning before, or how to do amazing graphic design. Through lessons or courses, you can showcase your skills or knowledge, and you can get money from others who also want to learn the same knowledge. You can be passionate about the need for a healthy body, and you want to share your knowledge by either selling products or services to make other people healthy in body and mind. You can be passionate about opera music and want to share your knowledge and sell products for others to enjoy opera music. It's the exchange of knowledge or products or services for your passion. And I must have made an extra. I'm so passionate about opera that I made another slide about being passionate about opera music and wanting to share your knowledge for others. So your business that you can create from passion can be the exchange of knowledge or products or services to your customers for money. So how do you connect your passion to a sale? Well, it's very important. The truth is, to connect a passion to the sale, you have to understand that you are here to help them solve a problem or to fulfill their desire. So how do you connect your passion to a sale? You're sharing your passion while you're targeting people who are really looking to pay for the solution. So for example, what is the problem that your potential buyers may have, and how can you solve it? A couple who's just moved to an area and they really want some Italian food. Well, what Italian restaurants are nearby with great home-cooked food? Wouldn't they want to have an ebook or something, a website on telling them about all the terrific restaurants in the neighborhood of your town? Or even what's the best frozen Italian dinner available in your area, having a review of that? And these are some of the ways that you can solve people's issues when they move into your town. So who can help them? Well, you can, because you have an ebook with local Italian food resources available for them to buy. Whether it's what Italian restaurants nearby or where to get the supplies to make your Italian dinner, you can be the provider of the solution. So let's try another example. A couple just bought a puppy and they want to know how to train it and what are the resources in their local area. Well, you could have a book on training your puppy and a book on resources in the local area, as well as a websites to buy where they could buy custom food and toys for their new puppy. And as a puppy grows, there'll be new toys and new resources to buy. So you can be the one who gives them solutions to their problems. And of course, their joy in having the new puppy. But you don't create your solution now and hope they find you. No. What you do is you think, what may be the problem, but it may not be what they think is the problem. So you have to go out and talk with people. And it's the same with desire. People may be out there wanting to fulfill their desire for a new puppy, and you could be the solution to help them with information on places to buy the new puppy. So you cannot go and build yourself a website or a course telling people how to buy a puppy if no one wants to buy that puppy, because then you have a dusty course that is sitting there on the internet and no one is buying it. So what you think may be the problem, or what may be the solution to their problem, may not be what they think is the solution or the problem. So you have to go out and talk with people. So you go out and talk to people to see what their problems are, or see what they want and desire, depending on, of course, what you want to do. Obviously, you're not going to talk about puppies and Italian food and opera. You're going to talk about what you're passionate about to others. So this is what you do. You go out and talk to people who may be looking for a solution to their problem, or they may be looking to fulfill their desire for a puppy, and you create a beta program. That is a program that is just a title plus an outline of the course, and if the program or product or service sells, then you create the full product, service, or program. And because the sales show that you have found the solution to their problem, or you have found the solution to fulfill their desire. So never build a course 3 or 4 hours worth of videos before finding out if anybody wants that, because otherwise you're going to have a dusty course sitting on the internet with no one buying. So that's what the process is. First, you find your passion and decide if this is the passion that you're willing to start a business with. And then you start to learn about your audience. And so you go out and you start targeting your audience to find out what the problems of your audience is, or what they're looking for, obviously to fulfill their desire, because obviously they don't have a problem if they want to fulfill their desire. And then you have to understand them as actual human beings in order to fulfill their solution to make them happy so that they'll buy again. So we've been looking at passion, so I hope you understand that there's plenty of ways that you can have a passion for your business, and what kind of passion you might be thinking about in terms of what kind of business you'd like to do. And then next time we're going to be looking at targeting, which is about talking to your audience, finding out what they really want. And then after that, we'll be talking about how to pre-sell them the beta program in the third video. And in the meantime, do you want to get some focus as to your passionate business? Well, a great mentor will save you time, money, and heartache and headache trying to learn everything you need to know by getting clarity on the steps you need to take to create your ideal business. So I've set aside some time in the week to speak to you personally about your ideas for your business right now. If you would like to speak to me, this is totally free. For 45 minutes, we can talk about your passion, and we can do some research and see if there is a business out there available for you. And on the call, I'll help you get clarity on what you want your business to look like and the steps you need to get to have your business system to make money while you enjoy having your business. And then if I feel that you are good to be helping on a regular basis, I may invite you into my Implement.club or other programs that I have to get started. But in the meantime, you can have a look at my Business of At-Home Business membership, where there's trainings on business brainstorming, the business plan process, core values, embracing your entrepreneur, E-Tribe is going to be in there as well, etc., as well as having other resources. You can check it out at http://boahb.com, and there should be a link there to go and have a look at what's inside the membership site. because I want to develop a community of like-minded business people who are starting their own home business, who want to have the resources and the feedback and the mentoring to get their business growing, starting, or running a business online or off